Hello everybody, my name is Kyle Kauk and welcome to my week 1 video review for Java1 1408. I'm just going to start off by demonstrating the app in the emulator because I'm sure as everyone still knows the emulator is a little lacking when it comes to speed, so I figured I'd fire it up and get everything running before I even started the video so there wouldn't be too much delay in getting everything working. I'm going to fire up the project here. And as you can see, a little pop-up there, everything loading in. And hopefully we'll get this all loaded up. And there we go. So I'm running this actually in Java or the Android 4.0 environment. So if it looks a little bit different, that's why. I decided to do it on the Min SDK just to show it working on it. So as you can see here, I have a edit text here and a submit button. So we'll enter in my text, click submit, everything entered in correctly. As you can see, I use the proper UI controls for both of them. And then as you see underneath, the current number of entries, so it lists every entry that's currently in there right now, 1. And then, as you can see, I also have the average length of entries, which right now is 2.0 because hi is only 2 characters long. So if we would put in another word, let's go a 4-letter word, enter that in, as you can see, entry goes up correctly, the average length is also updated correctly, and it's always done on the click, so it's always the most up-to-date that it can be. And then as you can see, I also have a list view at the bottom here, which is going to list every word that a person enters in. And once you click it, I select this one, pops up, comes up with the correct alert. Let's hit dismiss it. Let's enter in another word. We'll submit. And as you can see, I also put in a toast there just to say that it's been entered in, which was just my own little thing I entered in. I didn't have to do it, and if we enter that in again, you can see that I can submit it, but you're not allowed to enter duplicate items, so we have to just accept it. You see it still goes to 3, keeps the average length consistent, and everything works as it's intended. So we go over the code. Not too much in here to go over. I really like Android Studio. The most difficult part of this week actually was basically just learning Java. It's a little bit different, as we all know, from JavaScript and the iOS that we just came out of, so it's been a little bit of a different learning curve, to say the least, but I found it not that bad overall. As you can see here, here's my onCreate. I just list a bunch of different variables, find my text views and list view, and then my submit button. I have a whole bunch of code inside of this because that's where most of it is getting run from. So as you can see here, I end up putting my hash set, which I used, and I converted into an array list for it with a for each loop. That way I can actually put it into the list view. And then as we go down further here, you can see it just keeps going. Here's the on item click listener. This is for when the user clicks on one of the list items. It'll pop up the alert. And as we go down further, I made a void method for finding the average. It accepts an argument of an int for an array count, which is what the hash set uses, and then it just does all its calculations all the while in here, and then just displays it into the text view that I have set for it. Overall, I think this week went very well, and there wasn't a whole lot of other things that I could have changed. I feel like I accomplished everything in a timely manner, and for everything we had to do, I thought the week went very well. I hope everyone else felt the same way. Have a great week, and look forward to seeing your videos for week 2. Thank you.